It just might be the closest election in the history of the city of Hopkins.
Of course, you can't get closer than a one-vote margin unless there's a tie. Chief Political Reporter Tom Hauser is breaking down the city council race set to go to a recount Monday.
4 years ago, city council candidate Aaron Kuzhina lost a race here in Hopkins by 7 votes. This time around, he's down by 1 vote. But unlike 4 years ago, this time he's asking for a recount. Compared to 2 years ago, Ben Goodland probably feels like he's leading by a landslide. Back then, he lost a Hopkins City Council race by about 200 votes. This time, he leads by 1.
You know, you study these things, you hear of these things, Bush v. Gore, Franken and Coleman, but again, never in your wildest dreams, did I wake up that Tuesday thinking that in a matter of hours I would, have won by 1 vote.
Goodland says after losing 2 years ago, he knocked on every door in Hopkins this year to improve his vote total. But his opponent, Aaron Kuzhina, also says he worked harder than ever after he lost by just 7 votes in a Hopkins City Council race 4 years ago.
I really put the work out this year, trying to reach all the people that voted in the last 2 municipal elections. Went out with door hangers and meeting the population in Hopkins is part of it's important.
It is the closest race I've had to date.
Hopkins City Clerk Amy Domeyer will oversee the recount of the closest election she's seen in her 10 years in Hopkins, and says it will serve as a good reminder to voters everywhere.
I would remind them that every vote counts. Those machines are programmed to read every vote. We make sure your vote counts.
A sentiment shared by the 2 remaining city council candidates.
There's zero margin of error and all that, and obviously it proves like never before that every single vote matters and counts.
Kuzhina says after not asking for a recount 4 years ago, he felt a 1-vote margin is a different story.
Every vote does matter. It's obvious in this election. I did request a recount. With that being said, I would hope that and believe that anybody else in this situation would request a recount with having only 1 vote out there separating Ben and I.
Both candidates say they trust the election recount system, and Goodland says he empathizes with his opponent after being in 2 razor-thin elections.
Who in their right mind would have thought that it would come down to 1 vote, and I can't imagine what he's going through and all that. That's just crazy.
Crazy, but it's true, losing by 7 in one election and down by 1 in the next. Now, the recount will happen here in Hopkins on Monday at the Hopkins Fire Station. The public and the campaigns are welcome to attend to watch what happens. And by the way, if somehow they end up in a tie after a recount, the winner would be declared by a coin flip. In Hopkins, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness News.